First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway in game one as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike.
7:05.
And he takes strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Sogard manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Nimmo in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Braun. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Braun comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and it's fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. At the plate, Dominic Smith. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Nevarez moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, J.D. Davis. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. High and deep to right center. After it is Yelich. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. First pitch on its way. Keston Hiura is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. The pitch.
That is good. The first baseman, number 5.
And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Taken, but called a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Ready with another 0-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And the pitch.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
One of the keys to securing.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. Yelich will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1. Digging in, Jed Lowry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back. Gone into the upper tank.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Jacob deGrom. This will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get a couple of runs. First offering on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Got him. Digging in now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the air out toward right field. Conforto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Brandon Woodruff stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 1 out.
Now back, the right fielder,
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. And it's fouled away. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone as they add still another. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to tack on one. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
And here's Christian Yelich now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Nimmo in pursuit. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Jerko over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, Jed Lowry will swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases. just like that.
Brett Anderson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Yelich going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So here's Brandon Nimmo.
Number 9, Brandon.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Conforto is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's Jed Jerko now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And another foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Narvaez, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still 8. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the full field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Pitcher executed his pitch, good sinker down and in, got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is on the ground to first, could be 2. There's 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out hit means that Yoenis Cespedes will bat this inning.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Kane going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Brent Suter gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia gloves it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
Another 0-2 coming. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. First pitch of the at-bat. Orlando Arcia is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he could...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Tyrone Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Tyrone.
And it's fouled away. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Freddie Peralta gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate now, Jacob deGrom. King is right there, one down. So digging in now, Jeff McNeil. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Number 9, Brandon.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Eric Sogard stands in as he looks at a called strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Christian Yelich is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jed Jerko is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Milwaukee leads 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto. He singled his last time up. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Looking up is Yelich, and it's gone as they add still another.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman
J.D. Davis the next to bat. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sogard over to his left. 2 gone.
now batting.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ryan Braun stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
1 out, nobody on. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
The bat, number 3.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cespedes going back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Alex Claudio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos. Short, hit hard. Garcia has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The batter, number 4.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Hiura has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next to the net.
Ready for another shot now. Jacob deGrom. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Swing and a liner. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And it's fouled away. deGrom leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it. And that retires the side. Mets strand 1, but they're on autopilot. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Grounded to the right. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
This is chopped down the third baseline. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough. Second out.
Well, I understand they need to try and make things happen, but when you're down on the scoreboard, you cannot afford to make outs on the base pass, especially at third.
We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
one more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(11-1) at the end of this one. The New York Mets jump out to a 1-0 series lead.
The final line
Jacob
score.
DeGrom.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. In Game 5 of the World Series, the New York Mets defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Newman. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Into the box now, Adam Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone.
the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. And stepping in, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays,
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Wendell.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Reynolds comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting second, the left fielder.
First offering on its way.
Martinez.
Grounded to short. He's got it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Striding into the box, Austin Meadows. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the Rays are in the hit column for the first time this year.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Taillon is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Rays all set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. A bouncer up the middle. Adames brings it in. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Polanco, or El Cafe, as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Polanco leads off second with nobody out. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 4 runs here in this half inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Batting 9, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
At the plate, Jacob Stallings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 4. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now. So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So stepping in, Brian Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, number 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Reynolds.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 55.
One away now in the Pittsburgh third. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
One out, nobody on. Now Bell swings and launches one to right. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
Up next for the Pirates.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. And he fouls this one off. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. The relay, throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Standing in now, Kevin Kramer. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one, and it's gone. Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Kiermaier looks up. Gone! These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the... Stepping up now, Austin Meadows. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Moran ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
First offering on its way. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is line to left, and he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
The first baseman.
So striding in, Josh Bell. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And so next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames. He reached on a single in his first try. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. He's right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Yandy Diaz. High in the air out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Called strike, 0-2. Fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Still way back. It's 9-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Colin Moran. Shot toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
In now, Gregory Polanco, and it's fouled away. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Diaz is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Eric Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out and the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Line drive to center field. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.